welcome to Tuesday Talks with Twyla on this very cold day. We have, I think, -2 is what I looked up when I was just getting to the office today. So today I want to talk about our core values and priorities in our life. So this has come up as I was working through some relationship concepts and constructs that I learned through my certification and that I help teach my clients. And I kind of discovered that as I have found different issues in relationships or different issues that my clients are having with other people, typically in relationships, or even just in my friendships and relationships with people, when we don't have solid core values and priorities in our life, we can really struggle with healthy relationships in all areas. So this is a really big deal. And I didn't really realize why, some people that I know have issues with this, and then you'll see this issue kind of sown throughout lots of different relationships, not just one. So typically how we do one thing, we do lots of things or do everything. And it just occurred to me that when this isn't solid and it's either missing or misunderstood in ourselves, it affects everything around us. And what this can look like when we don't have our core values and priorities in life is we don't know how to stand up for ourselves. We don't know how to set boundaries, how to maybe have some confidence in standing up for ourselves or standing in our power in different relationships. And what this means is if we don't stay true to our core values, we can easily adopt someone else's belief system or values or thoughts because we don't have any conflict with our core values and priorities in our life. And when this would show up, I literally would just be baffled by this. Why does this person allow this in their life? Why does this person always have this same issue in these relationships? And I kind of thought that part of it was related to self-confidence. They just didn't have the confidence in themselves to, either, stand up for themselves or, stand in their power or stay true to, what they really believed for themselves. And I struggled to figure out, maybe it's the self-confidence or their core beliefs in themselves, or, I was just trying to figure out, what was missing? What was different? And I honestly think it comes down to having these very strong core values and priorities in our life. And when you understand what that is for yourself and you build everything around that, it kind of becomes like your Fort Knox for yourself, right? It's your safety. It's your certainty. Because our core values should be maintained at all costs. And when we stand up for our core values, that means we don't allow people to treat us a certain way. We don't like to be around people that behave a certain way or talk to us a certain way, talk down to us, put us down. It really can shape everything in our life. And without that, I think what I've noticed is when that doesn't exist and you don't have that solid framework of core values and priorities and beliefs in your life, and I don't want to use the word beliefs as much because I just feel like these are more values of what is important in your life. Because when you go back to that, it's it has more of a neutrality to it. So it feels more like it's not a trait or a characteristic or something that you could beat yourself up about, or you could put yourself down or have an opinion or judge, right? A value just is something that is important in your life. It's a core value and priority that this is how you will live your life. This is what you'll have in your life. This is what you want. This is what's important to you. And these core values are things like integrity, authenticity, things that just